Welcome to the channel, guys. Today we're going to be talking about Amen Ultimate, so stay tuned for that. If you like the content, guys, hit that like and subscribe button. I really do appreciate it. Before we get in the video, guys, leave a comment down below. What is your scent of the day? Mine today is Bleu de Chanel Parfum. Amen Ultimate is the newest in the line of the Amen fragrances, which has had a lot of flankers. So this is definitely one that people were widely anticipated and very excited about because it is definitely a very, very popular line with a lot of great fragrances. This one is a fairly simple blend of fir, cappuccino, cedar, and bergamot. So this one does open up with actually a nice blast of citrus. I do get that bergamot quite a bit. It does have a familiar and a somewhat similar Amen sweetness to it. This sweetness really is something that's more in the background, especially in the opening. It's definitely present, it's definitely there, but I don't really get that really strong Amen vibe at all. It has a really nice, fresh bergamot that is in no way zesty or tart or anything like a lot of the bergamot-centric fragrances that are available. It's nothing like what you would expect from something like Le Labo Bergamot 22. It's much different than that. It's a little bit fruity, and it does actually smell nice. As for the cappuccino note in this, I actually don't really get a lot of cappuccino. I don't really get a strong amount of coffee at all, even though this is a note. It's definitely not something I pick up on. I do get a sweetness, a maybe somewhat coffee-ish vibe, but to me, this has very little to do with actual coffee in this fragrance. There is a sweetness. I still do definitely get a little bit of that kind of chocolatey Amen DNA as well. That contributes to that cappuccino vibe, but ultimately I don't really get the strong cappuccino I was hoping for and that I would have enjoyed a lot. It's actually really nice how the bergamot does mix with the sweetness. It does make this really fresh sweetness that is a little bit different and is a little bit unique. And I do like that. It is enjoyable, and at times it comes off kind of candy-like as well. So it does have a nice, interesting opening, although I do have to ask ultimately, where is that cappuccino? Because it doesn't really have a cappuccino note as far as my nose can tell. This one dries down and it becomes, to me, a little bit powdery, still a little sweet, but honestly a little bit soft and a little bit bland. It doesn't do much in the dry down other than kind of tone down a lot. So the bergamot is gone and the rest of the fragrance, the so-called cappuccino note, and the sweetness tones down, and that's basically the dry down. So it doesn't do a lot of changing, and it doesn't keep the interesting fresh sweetness that it does have in the opening. The performance for this one also is not that great, so I do get between 4 and 6 hours. I want to say closer to 6 hours, but still this is not that great in the realm of performance. And the projection is kind of okay for about an hour, but I wouldn't call this one beast mode at all. So all in all, it's kind of, to me, not that great. It's not a bad fragrance by any means, but I do miss what I would have enjoyed the most, which is the cappuccino note. It does have kind of an interesting fresh sweetness in the opening, but I don't really love this fragrance. I don't mind it, it's not bad, but to me, it's not one that I love. I wouldn't rush out and buy this one. But that all being said, this is a very anticipated flanker, and of course, everyone's nose is different. So if you've been looking forward to this one, you should definitely check it out. You might just like it. Anyways, guys, that's it for this one. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the next video.